Nuggets playing against the Charlotte Hornets at Time Warner Cable Arena. Checking out the Hornets, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation.
A flyover and gorgeous look at the Charlotte skyline. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's the East versus West, where the Charlotte Hornets will be looking to make a statement. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Russell Westbrook out there with Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Kareem. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. Now here's Curry. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He's looking for James and finds him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Now Westbrook, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Westbrook drives in, and that's collected by Nowitzki.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And that's going to be a treble. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. That's good. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's Nowitzki. Great D that time from Davis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here comes the break. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty. Oh,
how
nasty.
did he get?
That was nasty. The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
LeBron against Bird. LeBron dishes to Jordan. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis with the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The drive by Jordan outside Westbrook. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Steph Curry.
You know, to me, everything about free throws is about routine and consistency. How you set up. What is your pre-shot routine? Where you look. How you follow through. I mean, whatever he did last year, he did it better than anybody else because he led the league in that category.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jordan kicks to Westbrook. James outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Bryant. James in the post. He's against Nowitzki, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Hornets trail by 3. Outside Curry. Bird, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Bird. Curry dishes to Bryant. He kicks it to Curry. Lets it go. The shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Westbrook, and it's blocked by Curry, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Westbrook kicks to James. Back to Westbrook. The 3.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Bird kicks to Kobe. Back to Bird. Nowitzki outside. 4 on the clock. Shot. High post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach. Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here is Bryant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's the feed to Curry. Again, Curry missing. And Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. And he's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
And here's Kobe following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Let's go. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
But they'll get another chance. James against Bird. Back to Kobe. Pass to Nowitzki. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for Charlotte. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Charlotte making some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Russell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Pierce in for Bird. And Denver with a change here, too. Durant's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Now here's Shaq. Down low, Garnett. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Ewing's shot is good.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
A shot by Harden, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Denver in the lead. Payton outside. Durant kicks to Garnett. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the inside, knocks it loose. Stolen by Ewing. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. Johnson's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pierce with the steal. Inside, here's Kobe. That was incredible.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the Nuggets pick up 2. Johnson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Russell passes to Bryant. Rolls up on the elbow, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bryant's got 7 points in the game. Payton drives in. Harden dishes to Garnett. There's the pass to Payton. Johnson with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Bryant slams it in.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And the Hornets making a change here. West is checked in. Pass to Pierce. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Screen by Russell. Johnson kicks to Pierce. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Back to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And the basket by West.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now an 8-point Hornets lead And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And he makes the first. A different look for Denver. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen comes in for James. And it's Payton in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for West.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Kobe's shot is off.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And it's Russell missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there. It made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Payton, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Charlotte leading by 3. For 3, West. Jordan with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
West against Payton to the middle. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Lets it go with the 3. The shot misses. West with some nice D. Here's Johnson using his post move to get the 2 points. And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payton against West. 6 to shoot. To the middle. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Denver calls timeout. And here's James outside. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hornets ahead, up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Here's Westbrook. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got Magic Johnson, Nowitzki is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. Here's Curry with the three. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game. Looking now at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 28 points per clip last year, 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
No doubt. I mean, he knows how to run this offense. And that's always valuable coming off the bench.
Allen's checked in for Denver. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
Curry's shot is good.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bird. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Curry can't get it to go.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
The Hornets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw good from Chamberlain. And the Nuggets with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal. Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jordan in for Allen. The Nuggets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. LeBron kicks to Jordan. Left side, Westbrook. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one's good. Bird's got his second bucket tonight. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jordan kicks to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Bird covering. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And another miss by Denver.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now here's Nowitzki. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Davis kicks to James, the 17-footer. That's blocked by Bird. Down low, Westbrook with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Davis has got the ball, and it's Jordan with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Johnson kicks to Bird. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
And they're able to recover. Right side, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Westbrook. From deep three-point range. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ryan's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Denver.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Here's Jordan after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Here we go, one-on-one. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now Bryant, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Curry, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
LeBron passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got his second bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Passes to Nowitzki. Lets it go with the 3. The shot is off. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the inside. Jordan.
Oh! You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
LeBron with the block. Here's Jordan. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry attacking. Here's Nowitzki. And the layup falls. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Harden against Curry. Here's Jordan. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Bird. He's got 8. Chamberlain dishes to Bird. No good from outside. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Got a piece of it. Harden kicks to Jordan. Outside, Davis. All alone. The Hornets pull it in.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
Now here's Kobe, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Kobe misses. And you look at the development of Anthony Davis last season, far and away the best player, efficiency rating-wise, in Clark, the NBA.
Yeah, that's called PER, player efficiency rating, one of the 4 best marks in NBA history for Davis, alongside Chamberlain, Jordan, and LeBron James.
And that one's good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Bryant gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And now a 4-point Hornets lead and 3 from Jordan. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry with a wide open look, and it's the Hornets another 3.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
The Nuggets trail by 7. It's Harden with the drive, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up. Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Pierce comes in for Larry Bird. And West subs in for Curry.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here is Durant after Paul Pierce's score. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
And he gets it to go. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Hornets leading by 3. Pierce for 3. West passes to Nowitzki. Pippen with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Durant's got the ball. It's stolen by West. Russell dishes to Pierce. Nowitzki up top. Back to Pierce. Leans from outside. Pierce with another miss.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
Here's Russell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, it's always nice to see a strong inside game, and that's what we've got going on there. I mean, they're pounding it inside.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for Bryant. For the Nuggets, the Hornets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Now, here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Puts it up from 17. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hornets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Garnett's checked in.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And James with a clear path to the hoop rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
There's the lob to the hoop. No good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
That's good. And 12 points for Nowitzki.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound on the night. West kicks to Nowitzki. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's LeBron. Good. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Charlotte leading by 8. West outside. Fade away. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Now West. Here's Johnson, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And so we wrap up the first half. Hornets lead by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. In the second quarter, they imposed their will on the game and built a 10-point lead at the half. And if things continue to go the same way after the break, they're threatening to run away with this one. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets? Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, look, they turned the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now we take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half call.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will. that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Denver with the ball, trailing by 10. So on the floor for Denver, LeBron James is out there with Davis, and it's Michael Jordan, then it's Kareem, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And Curry, here we go. And the rejection by James. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. Chamberlain with the block. And they get it back. From deep, James. Denver gets it back.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. Larry Bird grabs the miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Chamberlain a screen. Off the screen. And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 16 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 5. Clock at 6. And here's LeBron outside. That drops. 13 points in the game.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And here's Bird for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Jordan having a terrific game. 22 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry kicks to Nowitzki. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 18 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Here's Davis, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Group on the floor now for Charlotte. Big group substitution here for Denver. Shaq is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant's checked in for LeBron. And James Harden subbed in for Jordan. West can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. West outside. Johnson, the pass to Pierce. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Pierce has got 6. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Westbrook kicks to Garnett, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 3. Back to Pierce. From deep. Again, Pierce missing.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Pierce. 6 points for him. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Johnson dishes to Robinson. Charlotte moving the ball around. West misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Russell Westbrook, number 1. James Harden is second.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just call him the beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
Now here's Pierce. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 9 points for Paul Pierce.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Here's Garnett. Here's O'Neal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
West passes to Robinson. Out to West. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. West has got 6 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Chamberlain's checked in for Ewing. Malone comes in for Robinson. Bird, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Steph Curry subbed in for West. And Denver with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Garnett kicks to O'Neal. That's good. Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Allen's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Harden dishes to Allen. Feeds to O'Neal. Allen kicks to Shaq. Malone with the block. Durant against Curry. Johnson left side. Here's Malone, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Charlotte.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here's Davis. He's got 6. 16 feet away, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 6th assist on the night. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Curry, here we go. Chamberlain against Davis. On its way from Curry for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Here's Jordan. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Johnson up top, guarded by Jordan. They double-team Curry. Johnson, the pass to Bird. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook against Curry. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Chamberlain dishes to Johnson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Davis sets a screen. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. And James throws it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And that one's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, spacing.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Robinson's checked in for Charlotte. The Nuggets trail by 12. James outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Malone. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry. Oh!
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Hornets leading by 11. There's the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
That's a foul on Charlotte.
Magic Johnson. That's his second personal foul.
Malone with the steal. Floats one up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 24. LeBron kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 26 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now Jordan after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Johnson goes in, and the rejection by LeBron. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Johnson against Jordan. Bird kicks to Robinson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 4th and second chance points, 7th in rebounding. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite, and they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
But they recover it. There's the dish to James. He feeds it to Jordan. Goes back up. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 15. And here's Bird for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight.
That athletic.
Yeah.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Charlotte making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Robinson. Nowitzki comes in for Malone. And Kobe is subbed in for Magic Johnson.
Dirk Nowitzki. Kobe Bryant.
Curry passes it to Nowitzki. Charlotte no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 13. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Charlotte ball.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Shaq is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Davis. Scottie Pippen's checked in for LeBron. And it's Peyton in for Michael Jordan. Curry, good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
It's Pippen on the wing. And he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets ahead. They lead by 14. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Hornets leading by 14. We've got Bird. Russell is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Nowitzki. And he can't bank that one in. Kicks to Westbrook. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Curry, good.
Wow. What can you say?
The Nuggets trail by 16. Pippen dishes to Garnett. Out to the wing. Westbrook drives in. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry kicks to Nowitzki. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nowitzki's got 22 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
To the paint, it's deflected. Garnett with it, picked up by Nowitzki. Durant, the pass to Garnett. No good. Charlotte leading by 18.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in. Olajuwon's checked in for Denver. Westbrook against Curry. Kobe dishes to Curry. He kicks to Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Durant.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Curry. And Denver with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Charlotte calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Curry's checked in for Charlotte. Dishes at the Bird. Charlotte moving the ball around. Takes the 3. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. The Nuggets trail by 18 to the right side. Here's Westbrook, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. It was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Jordan kicks to Westbrook. Back to Jordan, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Bird misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Westbrook with the block. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. That's blocked by Bird. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 4-3, Westbrook. Rebound by Kobe. Hornets leading by 14. He dishes it to Nowitzki. And stolen by LeBron. To the middle. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
Denver calls timeout. With the 2014 draft class, Clark, it was so hyped up, a lot of teams probably didn't care that they were losing some games at the end of the year as they themselves were testing some younger players on their roster.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. And you look at the guys from that class, many of them have star potential.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Bird, and a switcher also for Denver. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Chamberlain. Pierce kicks to Curry. Nowitzki, the pass to Curry. Back to Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Curry dishes to Nowitzki. Off target on the 15-footer. The Nuggets trail by 14. Inside, James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 15 points and 3 blocks. He's hitting field goals, 3-pointers, using all that range he's got in his arsenal.
And Clark, you know that just wears defenders down because they have to follow him all over the floor.
Hornets leading by 13. Curry passes to Nowitzki. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now 24 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
But they recover it. Pierce against LeBron. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Davis sets a screen. James kicks to Harden. Back to LeBron. Jacks up a 3. That's good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter. So it's the Hornets now. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry attacking. Here's Nowitzki, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. It's deflected. It's Jordan on the wing. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Still Hornets ball.
Nuggets on D. 9-point game. And the basket by Nowitzki. And Denver has possession. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here's Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 37.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Curry kicks to Bryant. Chamberlain a screen. Nowitzki against Davis. Good look from Bryant. They get the rebound. Pierce for 3. It's stolen by Davis. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully off just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bryant with it. Left side Curry. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Jordan.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Pass to Harden. The 3. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Michael Jordan.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Got a piece of it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Hornets making a change here. Bird's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 14 points and a couple of nice steals too. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Westbrook. LeBron kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Curry. Chamberlain a screen. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and James throws it down.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Curry dishes to Chamberlain. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook, no good.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
The Nuggets trail by 9. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Curry kicks to Bird. Nowitzki outside. Outside Curry. The pass to Chamberlain. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The drive by James. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. To the paint. Westbrook with the steal. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Kevin Garnett. He's checked in for Davis. For 3, Westbrook. The Hornets pull it in. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bird. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to Bird. Deflects the pass. Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, James. Shot is off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Curry. 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Curry passes to Chamberlain, and the basket good. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're in front by 11. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. And the Nuggets with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Durant comes in for LeBron. And Allen subbed in for Russell Westbrook. .110 left in the 4th quarter. Pierce attacking. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's 11 points for Paul Pierce.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Charlotte.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And regaining their momentum against a team that had already beaten them once this year, this win makes it a 1-1 tie in their best-of-3 season series against the Nuggets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Jordan, feeds to Allen, stolen by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Poked loose, Durant with the steal.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Johnson attacking. Good. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
No good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
HBK, yeah, you know how we and I can't quit. All I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit. All I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. Love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this. Hop up in the 6. And you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. To the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week, and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now.
I love my squad.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week, and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now. On NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week, and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. One of the guys we're going to see tonight is Brook Lopez. Last season, a little bit of a bumpy ride, and he spent the last few years battling injuries. But he showed he can still be an impact big man, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie started off slow, like you just alluded to, but he was terrific down the stretch, and he got better as the season wore on. Still very versatile. He can score it on low posts. He's very, very fundamentally sound. Like this big guy's game.
Yeah, I like his game, but I do want to see his rebounding improve.
Stop
you know what
it.
I'm serious. You know what I call a guy who averages under 10 rebounds?
He can't do it all.
He can't be a power forward center if you average under 10 rebounds.
That's because he's running the court. He's running the court.
No, you got to get 10 rebounds or more if you want to do. You got to dominate in the paint. A guy like you telling me he doesn't dominate in the paint and you don't mind that?
Yeah, you're giving him a pass on that?
You let him to run the floor and stay and shoot jump shots? I cannot believe you didn't just say,
come on,
give
Shaq.
The big man the ball in the paint and let him dominate.
Yeah, let him score.
Right.
Everybody else can get the rebounds.
He say he got to give me 28 and 10.
No,
can't give you 28 and 10 from shooting jump shots.
I like this guy. 28 and 6 is good for him.
28 and 6.
He'll give you that.
That's
6.
a small forward, not a center.
All right.
6 rebounds.
The tip-off is fast approaching. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Wayne Ellington is out there with Donald Sloan. Then it's Young. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good from Payton. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Here's Sloan. Shot clock at 5. Lopez. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. And that one is hammered home.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Payton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
And Young kicks to Johnson for 3. They grab their own miss. to the middle. Here's Fournier, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And, guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
Here's Lopez. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Payton drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Orlando making some changes. Nicholson's checked in for Vucevic. Ilyasova comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Victor Oladipo. Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Shane Larkin comes in for Donald Sloan.
And listen, the Nets had an up-and-down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Now here's Brown. The feed to Lopez. The 11-footer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Payton drives in. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. For the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
That is good. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Ilyasova. And he converts the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Larkin. No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Magic leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Nets trail by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Shane Larkin is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Johnson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets.
And you know what? That's his sweet spot over in that corner. Probably his favorite shot.
One problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciates it.
Here's Azania. Good D by Lopez.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Larkin kicks to Lopez. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Larkin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Then for the Nets, McCullough's checked in for Lopez. Ellington comes in for Joe Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Larkin. Dishes to Oladipo. Another miss by Orlando. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, and if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Jennings. It's Oladipo on the wing. Fires the three. Ellington grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. He dishes it to Sloan. And Bogdanovich kicks to Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. 14 feet away. No good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oladipo, the pass to Ilyasova. Up top, Jennings. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Launches it. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Nets lead by 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, how well do you think this team is executing both the offensive and defensive strategy?
I think mainly on offense, we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Not a bad job at all, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they didn't let this hostile crowd bother them at all. In fact, they seem to feed off of that hostility. Plus, sometimes when you're away from home, those distractions, your family, your friends, your fans, you can concentrate better. Okay, wait, did I just say my family, friends, and fans are distractions? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not waiting.
Like, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ooh, ooh, ah.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, you vote on your top plays of the week. Robbie is back with part 3 of our introduction to my team. I sit down with Ernie Johnson and we break down the Christmas Day games. Today, I have Mr. Mike Wang and Scott OG joining me on set to talk Christmas matchups.
I will be at home watching my Lakers, so I'm excited about it.
We're gonna start with the first game.
Let's do it.
All right, Pelicans at the Heat. Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, both been playing pretty well.
Yep, Hassan Whiteside's just playing so he can get his 2K rating up, you know, so he's averaging like 5 blocks a game.
I'm kind of shocked at how good the Heat are doing in general right now. They're kind of like quietly, you know, leading the East just with team play. They're a good squad.
And I will say, we had Anthony Davis on our show. He beat me in a 3-point competition. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think he's shooting 37% from 3, so
yeah,
that's
just
his
crazy.
size. It's amazing, yeah. And this is Anthony's first Christmas Day game, right? I'm hoping he shows out for this thing.
All right, so who do you guys got?
I like Miami.
I want the Pelicans to win, but I got to go with Scott with this one, I think.
And up next, we have the Bulls at the Thunder. Should be a pretty good matchup.
Chicago.
Mr. Mike Wang's Bulls. Derrick Rose versus Westbrook.
Always a must-watch, absolutely.
It's Jimmy's team now.
He's the new best two-way shooting guard in the league. Last year I said it was Klay Thompson. Sorry, Klay. Jimmy's jumped you, buddy.
He's rated an 88 in our game.
He's finally getting his due. You know, he's been playing this way for a while.
But Kevin Durant is coming back pretty strong, too. Westbrook is playing at a crazy high level. So I could see that duo being pretty tough to stop.
Westbrook is having a phenomenal year, like you mentioned.
So in 2K16, what team would you choose to win?
Ooh.
It's a different question.
It is a different question.
It's a good question.
I still go with Chicago because I play with them so much, and they have a lot of firepower.
Typically or schematically, I would